Now let's talk about it. She jacking me, he biting my style. I'm versatile. I'm the type that make your granny go get a pound and break it down. Now let's talk about it.
Go out in the field an hour before the pickers.
Now let's talk about it.
They got machetes sharp as hell.
They're sharp.
And they cut the watermelon over the right ones and flip it on his belly.
Yeah.
And when they come to pick them up on the trailer, that belly shows them that this melon is ready to pack up.
Yeah.
Then you go back to the root of the thing where the belt is, and you got a belt that weighs them out. Pee-wee, small, medium, large, extra large, and jumbo. But you got to know what you're doing in case, as usual, the machine break down. You got to know that weight when you feel it. That's what I was. I traveled with an all-male crew from Haines City, Florida to Rochester, New York. I know it's Rochester, but damn it, my mama called it Rochester. Hello? Damn right. Because she can say that shit. Rochester. She changed the whole accent. And I do the same thing.
Rochester.
And they picked apples on the Solis Fruit Farm. And when apple season was over, around about November, when the first snow comes, they migrate back down to Florida. Until I was born. I was conceived on a migrant farm in Solis, New York. I've been there. My history is so damn... My father, in Haines City, Florida, was the first African-American man to work for an all-white trucking company.
Damn right.
He had social skills. Well, that's where I get them. My father had a third grade education with a PhD in life and living.
Yeah, that shit don't work.
And he gave it to me. And then, goddamn it, he gave me a formal education to go with it. My daddy, John Henry.
What's that name? John Henry?
John Henry. And my baby boy, I named him after my father.
Yeah, make a right.
I know it's so. Is that it right there?
I be out here in these streets, man.
This is the park here, isn't it beautiful?
It's backed up.
I know.
It's in the back.
I was trying to get over there to go that way.
It's probably more than one way.
All right. I didn't want to interrupt Miss Phobie. She was talking about John
shit,
Henry.
I got stories for days.
I'm just saying, John Henry, bro. Come
John
on.
Henry. John Henry, and you know the story and history about John Henry.
No, I'm saying salute for bringing you to us. I appreciate him for that. Just that part.
And I'm my daddy's only child.
Dang.
Amen.
He had him and mama had 3 boys before me. 1 elder one and a set of twins. They all died. I was the only girl and the only survivor. And my mama named me Phobie Elaine. And everybody tried to figure out how a country bumpkin like me got a name like Phobie. My mama knew a girl from Germany on the season, on the fruit farm. She would come over just to harvest and go back to Germany. And she and my mom became best friends, and her name was Phobie Elaine.
Okay.
And my mom must have loved her because she named me Phobie Elaine.
Hey, bro.
Wow. I do think about, I mean, in my situation, I think about, you know what I mean? I think about the ending of things not being represented properly.
Right.
So
being lost.
You know, right. And it's like, even when I've done theater and when I've done things in Buffalo, I've worked with people I've worked with amazing people who've done amazing things, and amazing people brought them to their amazing things. So I'm like, okay, these are my great grandparents in theater. These are my great grandparents in hip hop. These are my, you know what I mean? So I try to look at family so that I treat people with the respect of them. You know what I mean? The work that they've put in.
That's right.
Because I know the difference between a person who's in their 60s proudly, who's not doing anything for the ecosphere around them. I'll say it that way. And then I know people who are absolutely pouring their hearts out to the youth, and the elders around them.
That's right. Making a mark, as my mom said.
Right.
Make your mark.
And the history books don't talk about them.
No,
And the community,
and they never will.
They're not holding on to stories. Like, we don't have a yearbook of the community.
Yeah.
You know, and then if we did, we're going to talk about who got the most money and who got hurt, instead of talking about
based on material things.
Right. And we can't really talk about who helped, because real help isn't for that. But hearing stories, we get to hear who helped.
You can hear the truth.
Right. So that's all. I just wanted to get to a place where, is that sun bothering you? Is it bothering you?
I got on my sunglasses.
Okay.
That's true to our history. You know, going back to Africa, I always forget the names and stuff. But there was a storyteller in every tribe. What was he called? A guru?
The griot?
Is that the griot?
I believe so.
I think we've had this kind of, this is a deja vu. He's in our history in Africa. His title, which I can't call right now. But he was also the storyteller, and he kept the history. Right. The history of back in the day going. And it was a great, noble thing that he was. But when we came to America, we started losing those things.
Well, they would murder that person or sell him away.
They cut off our
those
head.
people couldn't keep history.
Once they
people who
figured out,
remembered enough stuff, they was like, oh, you've gotten too wise, if you will.
Right. They did have to be eliminated.
You're recognizing what's going on. You can't be here.
And because you'll stir up some shit.
Too much, real quick.
Crank it up.
You know, I've been that guy for my whole life.
Yeah.
And by accident.
You're right, because it's very important that you recognize the shoulders that you are standing on. Right. And I know for a fact, the generation before me, the shoulders that I stand on, I couldn't compete with them. They saw some. My mother picked cotton, born in 1926, and my father was born in 1913.
There we go.
Right at the turn of the century. My grandmother, his mother, was a blues singer. I sing the shit out the blues too.
See what I'm saying?
And she sang the blues on the riverboats in Florida. And they had to have a little money because they had a T model Ford. And Daddy said she never would learn how to drive, right? So he had to drive her from place to place, and she liked to fish as well. And I'm all natural like that too. So, you know, so I know what you say now?
So you be fishing?
I like to fish. I haven't been in a while. But I tell you what, you bring me some fish, I bet you I know how to scale and say it's good and fry them up in the pan.
Amen. Bro, we do gotta go fishing. I have been, but it's been.
I haven't been in a while.
Baby, I don't like the sliminess. I don't like the sliminess.
The slimy.
Now let's talk about it. She jacking me, he biting my style. I'm versatile. I'm the type that make your granny go get a pound and break it down. Now let's talk about it. Now let's talk about it.
Now let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, the show, we have the singer, actress extraordinaire, Miss Phobie Davis, with us today.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
We got our co-host,
ODG Cash.
ODG Cash, and you know it's your boy Capital DCP presenting this new show. So listen, today we are speaking with Miss Phobie Davis about life, love,